Hello, Jesse. Thanks for taking my call.
Yes, sir.
I have a situation, and I wanted to ask your opinion about it because I've got a feeling that the deceiver is going to try and make me make the wrong decision.
Who gonna try to make you do that?
The deceiver,
The deceiver? Who is that?
that's Satan.
Oh, okay. Go ahead, buddy.
I just would like to say I've been listening to you for the last 6 months, and you've really, really helped me on my path, and it's been wonderful. So thanks for that. And I know I'm not in the US, but your message is also getting to other countries too.
You're welcome, buddy. How old are you, Justin? How old are you?
I'm 43, and I'm a school teacher. I'm from England, but I live and work in Germany.
Oh, okay.
And the situation is, Jesse, I still have some resentment in me and anger, and I've been thinking a lot about it recently, and I've been also doing the silent prayer.
Yeah.
And it's suddenly become clear to me what I have left to do. And I think this is the right thing to do. And basically, when I was young, my sister tried to have sex with me.
Your sister?
My sister.
Okay.
And she's older than me. She's about 2 years older than me, and this is when I was about 8 or 9. And at the time, Jesse, it was back in the 80s, and we had something with, like, the HIV pandemic was going on. And I didn't understand anything about this at the time, and I felt a lot of shame, and I was even, like, afraid of my life because I saw all this news on the TV, and I didn't understand it. And I thought, oh no, now my sister's done this with me, I'm going to die or it's going to kill me. And I couldn't speak to anyone about it. And I remember at that age just feeling very worried and shameful about things. And I noticed how when I was a child, this turned into like anger. And I became very angry with my sister, and I became very angry with my mother and my father. I presume because I thought maybe my parents didn't protect me enough, or we didn't have a family where we could really speak about things. And I'm at the point now where I've made a lot of changes in my life, and but there's still something a little bit that's left there. And I've never spoken to my family about it. I've never spoken to my sister about it. And I feel, Jesse, that in order to set myself free from this, I need to go and forgive my sister and maybe my parents too for not being there for me during that time I went through. And I feel that maybe it's now the time to go to them and forgive them. Whether that's possible, I don't know. My sister, I guess, until I speak to her about it, there's no way I can forgive. Is that right?
Yeah, you should go and forgive your sister and be done with it so you can live. It was wrong, but your sister have issues too, because we're all born in sin. We're born into crazy families, right? And she wouldn't want to do that just to be doing it. Something else is driving her, just like something is driving you now. So go and forgive her and be done with it.
Also, my parents too, because my anger back then sort of like, I directed that not only at my sister, but also at my parents, too.
If you resent your parents, you should definitely forgive them. You've heard me say go and forgive your mother and return to your father, right?
Jesse, I did. And last year, my father got cancer, and I looked after him for about 7 months.
Right on. So you were close to him before he expired.
Yes, we've had our problems, our issues in the past, but we've come a long way.
Right
together,
on.
And we have a very loving relationship.
Good, man. And what did your mother say when you went to her and forgave her?
She was a little bit angry at first, and she didn't want to hear it. And so I just said to her, okay, this is the way I feel, and I just want to say it, and I didn't let her reaction bother me at all. But I've noticed since that point, Jesse, my mother she treats me differently now. She doesn't treat me such as like a boy anymore. It's almost that she treats me with more respect than she did before.
Right on. That's the way it should be.
It's amazing, really.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Jesse, my parents don't know about this with my sister.
They don't need to know it. It's between you and your sister.
Really?
Yeah. What good would it do you to try to hurt your sister like that? Your sister didn't want to do that. Something going on in her life that caused her to do that as well. Why hurt her? Why? It's not your parents' business at this point. You're an adult.
Yeah. Okay. That's interesting to know, because I didn't know whether it would be necessary then to completely let everyone in on it.
No.
Completely put it on the table.
Absolutely not. All they'll do is judge your sister, and other people will judge her and make her life miserable.
Okay.
God didn't tell you to tell the world. He said, go, whomever offend you, go and forgive them and let the dust hit your feet.
Okay. And however my sister reacts,
it's on her.
I have no control of it.
Right. You still forgive her. I'm sorry for hating you for it. And God will forgive you, and you will become totally free, and you will have love, and life will become amazing for you.
Yeah. Jesse, I feel I'm so close at the moment, and the more I meditate, the more I think clearly, you know?
Yeah.
And I want to thank you so much also for insisting that people do the silent prayer, because I think, you know, people misunderstand what prayer is. People think that prayer is asking for something, but it's just being in the present, right?
Being still and allowing God's will to be done. Because of ourselves, we can do nothing, and of ourselves, we know nothing. Yeah. And when we let go of that idea that we are something and that we know everything, when we're willing to let that go, then He will start to reveal real life, real truth to you. He'll set you free.
Yeah. I feel He's been revealing things to me, and it's amazing. It's wonderful. It's like my whole life has opened up. And
absolutely.
But you know what, Jesse?
Well, show your sister love in the same way God is showing you love. Go and forgive her and be done with it.
Thank you, Jesse, for saying that, because I feel that this is where I wasn't sure quite what to do.
Yeah.
But it's between me and my sister, like you said.
Yeah. It's not between anyone else but you and your sister.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, okay, Jesse, that was the main thing today. I would love to speak to you about other things, but I'm sure you get other callers.
Yeah, call me again, Jesse. Let me know how it goes for you. It's going to be fine. Stay with the silent prayer. The best thing you can do for yourself is to be still and know God, man. It's mind-blowing.
Thank you, Jesse. God bless.
I wish you well, all right?
Thank you.
All right.
Bye-bye, my friend.
Bye now. Amazing. Go and forgive and be done with. The world say to destroy one another, right? Christians, you got to come from amongst the world. They have no love. They turn on each other. They don't love each other. Why are you becoming one with the world? The one thing that Christians know above all things, you must overcome the world. Otherwise, they're going to chew you up and spit you out. They don't love you. Christians are supposed to be leading the way, not following. Amazing. And don't forget to like, follow, tweet, subscribe, and share the Jesse Lee Peterson radio show, folks. We really appreciate it. We are at war. It is a spiritual battle for the soul of America. And it's going to take all of us to do it.